Okay, day 12 of the video challenge. It's Marlise here, and today I want to shout out to the teenagers in the world and the mothers of teenagers in the world. Wow. Teenagers don't have a very good, in our society anyway, it's kind of one of those things that, teenagers are always getting into trouble and they're experimenting with drugs and they're doing all these things and they don't really have a lot of support system. Personally, I love teenagers. I love it when my house is full of 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18-year-olds. Um, why? Because they're so curious, they're so vibrant, they're going through these intense emotions, these intense situations for the very first time. Do you remember when you were a teenager how, you know, your emotions, like your first love, your second love, it was like the biggest thing in the entire world. When your friend needed a helping hand, or was sad, it was like the most intense, beautiful relationship that you had. And, looking back on it, my hormones were raging as a teenager and I never experienced it. My body was popping out in different ways. Like, what are you supposed to do with all this stuff, and all these feelings? And I think sometimes as adults we forget. We forget what it was like to be teenagers, and we think that the teenagers aren't supposed to be messing up in this way and taking more responsibility to do this or that. And they're still young. They're still like these just fresh babies in so many ways, and they have so much to learn. And they are in this place of, yes, they have the body to go do things on their own, but they don't quite have the development to do it. But they have the gumption and the curiosity and the vibrancy and the health and the well-being. And so, I don't know. I remember the days when my kids thought I was the shit, I was the best thing since sliced bread, and they laughed at all of my jokes, and now they don't do that so much because they have their own friends. And I'm sort of glad about that. Actually, I'm really glad about that. One of the things I have to say is I miss them. I miss my kids, and I miss that time when we had when they just wanted to go everywhere with me, to the park, to a concert in the park, whatever. We could do anything, and now they're just like, no, I don't really want to go, or no, I have something else to do with so and so, and then I kind of just mope back into my room. Okay, well, been nice knowing you, but it's really not that bad. But I have to get my own life here. I was hoping to raise independent people, and look what happened. I did. And they're great people. Yes, they make mistakes. I was going to say they F up, but they